Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. After all of the positioning in terms of what Saturday was going to be, what Sunday was going to be like, I really thought Saturday would be the overall wettest and the overall most active. But as it turns out, at least where I live up here in Clark County, there wasn't much difference. Both days failed to see much sun, and both days are probably going to end up seeing similar total um, rain amounts. And the fact that we didn't open up much in the way of sun breaks yesterday on Saturday kind of helped hold down and basically dismiss that threat of hail and thunderstorms that I had in the forecast. At any rate, moving forward, I want to begin. I just did some outlook work through the end of April. This is the National Weather Service for not this coming week, but next week, which would be Washington spring break, Monday, April 1st through the 7th. And notice it keeps us generally all of the West, including Oregon and Washington, in a below normal temperature pattern. That means a lot of days, probably only in the mid to upper 50s for highs, lots of cloud cover. It gives us near normal precipitation. The fact of the matter is, lately, we've been getting a healthy number of total days with measurable rainfall, but days that look like we might get 2/10 or a quarter of an inch of rain have instead been dropping 5/100ths to a tenth. So that's actually been getting us behind normal in terms of day-to-day precip totals. We'll see how that works out. But I mean, there are some warm days coming. This upcoming weekend, for example, looks pretty good. But overall, we get back into when you average it all out through the first week of April, I think including this coming week, below normal temperatures, above normal, or near normal to above normal rainfall, which is what the NOAA outlook says. Here's what some of the individual models are showing. This is the European 30-day height anomaly over here on the left. This goes from tomorrow all the way into April 24th. And I'm looking at these contour lines. I've been doing this long enough now that I know what the so-called normal pressure height is that will typically, not always, but typically deliver near normal temperatures as opposed to colder than normal or warmer than normal. So if you look at the pressure height on this one, that's a 561 millibar pressure height. This is the anomaly for the entire upcoming 30 days through most of April. Notice some ridging up here to our northwest in the Gulf of Alaska. Now, what would that do? Well, that would typically take incoming, watch my cursor, taking incoming storm fronts, weaken them due to the ridge, and then we would end up with weakened weather fronts that would produce some rain, but not a lot. We would not have any big, strong storm fronts, and most days would again be kind of what we have been seeing. Now, if you look down in California, here's the 576 southern so-called subtropical jet stream flow pattern into Southern California and even farther south. But this definitely takes the best chance for any stronger storms and a stronger storm flow pattern in general down in the Southern California in the coming 30 days. We'll see if that comes true. Now, at 561 millibar height, that would pretty much favor normal temperatures for us. So if we had enough sun, we'd see our fair share of days hitting 60 to 65, which would be normal for April. But if we have enough weak weather systems with cloud cover, it'd be a little bit cooler than that. Notice the polar jet, this deep or thick blue contour, is way up into Canada and then troughs down over the Hudson Bay and brings some cooler weather into the Great Lakes. But in our area here, here's the polar jet. So that tells you that the only reason temperatures will be below normal in our local area and even down into California would be because of clouds and rainfall. There's really no overall cold air mass dropping out of Canada into our area over the next 30 days. There is the threat of that over the Northeast, New England, the Great Lakes, maybe down into the Ohio Valley. And this is what the same weather model, the European, is showing in terms of temperatures for us. And these numbers are kind of small, but I'll read them to you. So anything that's yellow shaded or kind of tan shaded, that's a little bit above normal expected over the 30-day average. So the 30-day mean average for Portland and Salem and Vancouver and Kelso, Longview and down to Eugene, even down toward Medford, is generally about a degree warmer than normal to as much as 2 degrees above normal. The white areas on the map are normal. You see much of Washington normal to above. Now, there are parts of Oregon, southern and southeastern Oregon, that could be cooler than normal. But generally speaking, here up and down the I-5 corridor, normal to a degree or two above. So we'll see if that holds true. That's kind of what the modeling has been showing for April for quite a while now. Okay, some headlines, and then I'll get into the individual pattern that we're following, but more of the same tomorrow. Monday, showers, total rainfall, 2/10 of an inch of rain or less. Nothing strong, not much of any wind, just gray and some showers. Tuesday is a potential, this is a bit of a change, a potential dry day with showers ending Monday overnight into maybe lingering early Tuesday morning, but then going on to be dry and partly cloudy. And if we get some sun, we'll warm back up to 60. That'll be a nice day. Wednesday, here we go. Headline here is the wettest day of the week, and I'll show you this storm front coming up. But this is also the best chance of this coming week to have some snow accumulating over Cascade Pass level and some decent snow amounts over the Mount Hood resorts against Oregon spring break this week. Wettest day of the week for Portland, maybe nearing a half of an inch of total rainfall. Thursday is the typical showery day following that. Friday is right now, the models disagree. There is a shower chance. And then all models right now are showing a dry weekend with sunshine. So we'll see if that comes true. That would certainly be lovely if it is, right? Okay, here's the water vapor imagery. I know a lot of you love this. So this is technically upper level moisture, but it gives you a great definition. So that's why forecasters love to see it. So right now, you see there's not much of a color over where we are, Oregon and Washington. That tells you that there's not much of any depth of moisture aloft. So, and this is actually true. In fact, all we really have moisture depth-wise today is at the lowest level. That's that cloud deck up around 1,500 feet, 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet. And it's been giving us some mostly light moisture amounts. Now, there is a little front right in here that comes in tomorrow that ignites the showers somewhat. And then a lot of this moisture that you see back here is actually going to go into California. That will give us that chance for that dry Tuesday. But out here is our wettest day of the week building. And this is Wednesday's front that will come right into us. And if it holds together, maybe a half of an inch of rain. So that's kind of what we're looking at on the upper level flow patterns. There are areas seeing some sunshine. This is my live camera network. It's now 5:03 on this Sunday afternoon. Mostly cloudy. That's Tillamook Head from the camera Gerhardt by the sea, looking down towards Seaside would be right there. Cloudy in Depot Bay. Getting some sun, though, out in Hood River. That's a nice day. Cathedral Ridge Winery. Wow. Just a break in the cloud cover Domain Serene Winery in the Dundee Hills. A break over Willamette Valley south of Salem. Clouds in Camas. Sun River, kind of partly cloudy. Clouds in Lewis River. One of the sunnier cameras out in Silverton. I love that Mount Angel, Silverton part of the Willamette Valley. Shows partly cloudy skies. And there again is that Hood River area seeing partly cloudy skies. Central Oregon, Aspen Lakes Golf Course, looking at Three Sisters, partly cloudy. And again, partly cloudy skies out in the gorge from Elk Ridge Golf Course. So there are some breaks in the cloud cover. I mean, nothing overly substantial, but at least there are some breaks. I'll go ahead and show you what the metro temperatures are doing. Mid-50s, Portland, Salem, and Vancouver. These are current numbers at 5 o'clock this afternoon if you're wondering where you've been. It's been cooler up in toward the Cascade foothills. 46 in Sandy and 47 in Estacada. So that's definitely a cool day, no doubt. Okay, let's talk about the fact that rain picks up Monday with another fairly weak system, about 2/10 of an inch of rain expected. Not much more than that at the coast either. This is this afternoon at 5 p.m. showing we're on the back edge of some showers and green scattered here in the Willamette Valley. And I don't expect much rain overnight tonight. There's a shower chance, but really mainly dry weather overnight tonight. And then you can see that really across all of our region. This is getting into tomorrow morning. This will be like 8 o'clock in the morning. Looks like fairly steady rain hitting the coast, and then through mid-morning hours moving in to the Willamette Valley, and then up through Kelso, Longview, and up into Olympia. And if you look at this, so once this develops mid-morning, it's possible it's maybe not raining every single second, but it's pretty drippy. It's pretty steady rain, mostly light, that's falling from near Seattle all the way down through Roseburg. Again, rain amounts look to be less than a quarter of an inch. That tells you even if it's raining most of the day, the rain rates are generally going to be light. And then drying starts to take place tomorrow evening, but there will be lingering showers, maybe lingering into early Tuesday morning. But then after that, Tuesday has that chance to go dry, as we mentioned. Here's what the flow pattern is looking like. So we're on the back edge of that cold trough that has been with us all weekend, going back to Friday. We've had the showery weather and the clouds and and the fairly cool weather. This is the GFS America model this afternoon. Here you can see the cold trough. We're on the back edge of it. There's that little system right in here. It doesn't show up much. It's pretty weak, but it will bring us low-level moisture and cloudiness and showery weather on Monday. It's kind of tough to pick it up much here. I'll go ahead and play this into, here's tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. I mean, the cold trough of that we've been dealing with, the Corbett's all the way down into Oklahoma and Kansas, Nebraska. And we just have low-level showers, which is, again, kind of what we've been having. I like Tuesday a lot all of a sudden. And here's Tuesday afternoon. See the ridging of the contours right here? So if we get lucky and go completely dry after early morning lingering showers and open up partly cloudy skies, we'll hit 60. That's Tuesday. And then here's that strongest system of the week. Let's go ahead and play this into Wednesday morning. All right, this is Wednesday morning. Here's the front just offshore. This is a cold low, 522 enclosed contour. And then notice as I play this into the afternoon, rain picks up and this cold trough slowly moves in. It'll be rainy into the evening hours. This is Wednesday. Let's see here. It's Wednesday about 9 p.m. in the evening. Here's the polar jet dipping down with this cold low. Again, this is rain developing Thursday morning, and then rain that's potentially fairly steady, or at least numerous showers coming and going all the way through Wednesday night. And then this cold trough sits on top of us. This is Thursday morning. So that's 2 fairly wet days. And this is the polar jet to our south. That's why I think maybe finally Wednesday night we get sticking snow at pass level. When you wake up Thursday morning, some decent fresh powder up on Mount Hood. Now, weather models disagree. This American GFS model keeps this cold trough lingering, and that would be showers on Friday. The European model likes to dry us out on Friday. But all the models, as I played into the weekend, get us into this ridging that sweeps in Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, April 1st. And that would come with some warming weather. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Here's the current temperature map up in Seattle, 57 degrees. No watches, no warnings, no advisories expected in the coming days out of any of our offices. Not in Medford, not in Pendleton, not in Seattle, not in Portland. The exception would be maybe a winter weather advisory for Cascade snow developing Wednesday night, and a Thursday morning. That's the only watch of any kind or advisory that I see being issued in the coming days. This shows, low to mid 50s. Rain at times until we get to the weekend. There's that nice weekend showing up in Seattle as well. Wow, wouldn't that be great? Let's go down south to Medford. Mid 50s, low 50s. Nice weekend developing Saturday, sunny on Sunday. Not much variance. Not much variance at all. It is, let's go to Newport because it's spring break for Oregon. Certainly a rainy first half of the week through Thursday. This shows rain on Friday is the question mark day. Will we dry out Friday or will we stay rainy? All the models bring the drying in over the weekend, and it's the same thing here at the coast. Chilly weather, cloud showers, lows in the 40s, daytime highs around 50 degrees. Here's Bend. Let's see here. Weak systems not expected to produce rain Monday in Bend, not expected to produce rain Tuesday in Bend, but then that stronger system brings the clouds and developing rain Wednesday, Thursday that could linger into Friday. And again, there's that nice weekend showing up. I do want to mention, while I'm thinking of it right now, let's see here. Somebody mentioned they wanted to see Eugene real quick. About the same. This does show the nice weekend developing Saturday and 64 degrees on Sunday. So that would be really nice. All right. As you look at the 7-day, notice notice my lows. And again, the way I do this is 44 degrees and you wake up Monday morning, 54 in the afternoon, showers. Tuesday, maybe a lingering shower early, but becoming dry. We might hit 60. I've got 59. There's the wettest day of the week, the cold showers linger into Thursday, mid 50s, kind of where we've been today, actually. And then Friday, a day that, again, the models disagree on. I'm going with the Euro right now. It shows that we could dry out and warm to 58. And then there's the nice weekend. If you go all the way through April, for those of you that are gardeners, because of the flow pattern that we're in, it's not going to provide that many opportunities for freezing nights. I only show 2 or 3 freezing nights in the Willamette Valley, period, over the next 30 days. And that may not be in Portland, but it may be in Battleground. It may be McMinnville. It may be down in Eugene or Salem. So not that many freezing nights as you look forward. I don't see them. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. My weather site, by the way, is portlandweather.com. Hazeldale Tire Pros sponsors my 7-day. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you soon.